TKO, Part 9, Rocky Nightmare. After a while, Ronald found a job, and they managed to get an attic apartment in a rundown neighborhood that was equipped with local and convenient street peddling drug dealers and other usual riffraff. Ronald was clean when he got out of prison, but by now, Tricia had managed to convince him to try a blast and a sniff, and in an instant, it was back to the same madness he had left. And the spiral downward to his paranoid and insane jealousy became even more ferocious as she would go missing some nights. If she came home with a bag or a rock for him, it sometimes smoothed things out. But their nights usually ended with it being all gone and him calling her all kinds of names, such as stupid, whore, and low-down bitch that needs her neck broken. "Look at those bags under your eyes. You look like shit," he would tell her regularly. And then, after making sure her feelings were hurt, he would tell her he could say those things because he loved her. He told her she was stupid all the time, and she began saying she knew it out loud. Ronald had no idea that while he was at work during the day, she was a few blocks away sucking off strangers when the opportunity presented itself so she could have the drugs she needed and some left for him when he got home, if she made it there at all. One day, after they both barricaded themselves in their attic apartment with the windows nailed shut, the shades down, the towels wedged under the bottom of the door to the hallway outside, they emerged out of the small closet they had been in for about 12 hours while smoking crack. The crack had been gone for about an hour before they managed to come out. She had torn pockets off of clothes that hung behind her, thinking that every speck of lint inside might be a rock. He had literally scraped wood from the floorboards with his bare fingernails, digging in crevices with the sharp, broken edge of the burnt-up glass stem he had been smoking with. They crawled out of that closet on their hands and knees, their fingers and hands all black from the soot and ashes that filled the ashtray they had been using and fishing through for rocks. They both seemed to stop at the same time. They looked at each other and then began to cry. It seemed like they both had the same thought at the same time, that they had had enough for the 1,000th time. But this time, they decided to find a meeting to help them along.